Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. If today is your first time over on my channel, I'm so happy that you decided to check it out. My name is Sky and my husband Chad and I own an online interior decor shop called Houseandholm. And over on this YouTube channel, we love to share all things home, from DIYs to decor hauls, decorating ideas, and so much more. It has been so fun getting our home decorated for the holiday season. We truly finally feel settled in our new home, and I actually just shared our Christmas home tour. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll have it linked down below, or you can just hop over to our channel videos and check it out for yourself. Now for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a Houseandholm decor haul. We had some restocks that were recently added to the shop, and then I have some new arrivals that I'm so excited to share with you all. Even some bedding. This is the first time that we've ever carried bedding in our shop, and I am so stinking excited. The material that these are made out of, and just like the patterns, the colors, they are so pretty and just so Houseandholm. So I can't wait to share those with y'all in just a couple of minutes. I wanted to share a few things really quick before we get started with the decor haul. So we are running a sale right now on our fall and home for the holidays collections on our website. You can get 25% off of both of those collections by using code SAVE25. Now, we've had a couple of questions regarding Almost Perfect. Those pieces are not on sale aside from their Almost Perfect prices. So those are pieces that have slight imperfections, maybe a little chip here, a little nick, a little mark, a little snag, and those are already discounted. So the Save 25 discount does not apply to those, only to the fall collection and the Home for the Holidays collection. Okay, now that we've cleared that up, one more thing that I wanna share about just holiday shopping in general is that if you have not already purchased your Christmas presents, whether it be from Houseandholm or anywhere else, I would strongly recommend getting on top of that and doing it soon, because we're already seeing shipping delays, unfortunately, and items are selling out fast from everywhere. So if you see something you love, make sure you snatch it up quickly. One thing that I want to share that is totally unrelated to pretty much anything decor and Houseandholm is that 2 years ago, I had a procedure done on my left shoulder, and I am getting ready to have surgery again at the beginning of January. So things are going to change slightly in the YouTube world for me. I am planning to film the next couple of weeks, and then I will have to take a little bit of time off in the beginning, and then you'll get to see me here with a big old bulky sling for several weeks. So the recovery is pretty intense. If you've ever had shoulder surgery, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I will be in a sling for about 6 weeks and doing lots of physical therapy, and it's about a 4 to 6 month recovery. So that's coming up soon, and I would greatly appreciate any prayers for the procedure itself to be successful, and also for my husband, who is gonna be just taking on so much more than he already does. But he's a rock star, he's amazing. So anyway, okay friends, let's chat about home decor now. I am so excited to share these pieces with y'all. I'm just sitting here, you can't see it, but there is an entire pile of beautiful pieces right here by my chair. So let's get started. The first piece is this gorgeous Paulownia wooden boat tray. This thing is beautiful. We are big fans of the Paulownia wood over here. It's just a raw and natural looking material, and it is unique. So you're gonna notice that each piece is gonna have some different markings and different colorings. Overall though, it is a lighter wood. I've got a little bit of styrofoam in here from packaging still, but it's so pretty. You could use this on an entryway table and fill it with ornaments or pine cones or candles. You could set this out on your table as you're serving your Christmas dinner or holiday get-togethers and put bread or rolls. You could do so much with this one, not only as a decorative piece, but of course as a piece that's functional as well. Next up, we have the prettiest salt and pepper shakers that I think I have ever seen in my life. These are copper-coated metal salt and pepper shakers, and they're stunning. I love adding copper to the kitchen, and when you're not using these, they look so cute sitting on your countertop or even on your kitchen table. There is an S on the top of this one for salt, and then a P, of course, on top of this one for pepper. These would make for cute little hostess gifts as well. I just cannot get enough of these. I think they are adorable. Next up is probably my favorite basket of all time. This one is so pretty. I absolutely adore the handle. It's functional, it's sturdy, you can carry it around the house. And I think that this would be great for setting at the base of your fireplace, stuffing with throw blankets. You could have it in a bathroom if you have a little stool in there or a countertop, and roll up some towels. This would be great for a guest bath. This would be great for a playroom, putting toys, Legos, blocks, books, you name it. There are so many different ways that you could use this, and I just think it is so cute. So the handle does fold down, which is very nice, and it's just, again, a sturdy one. I love the material it's made out of. I absolutely love the coloring in this one. It's just a beautiful basket. We have another platter that we are adding to the shop, and this one is a beauty. It is made out of stoneware, and it is the color antique white. It's microwave and dishwasher safe, and it's really thick. It's nice and sturdy. It's going to be one that you could use all year round, which is always great to have those staple pieces that never go out of style. It's super timeless with it being white. I honestly cannot get enough of white dishes. I use them everywhere, from my hutch to my kitchen counter, my dining room table. Sometimes I'll use them as centerpieces. You can put candles or little decorative pieces on here. You could put a little cute Christmas tree on here. They're just so good, and this is so sturdy. It's actually quite heavy, so this is just one of those great pieces that you're gonna have for a really long time. The next piece is a restock. This one is always so popular and sells quickly. These are great for gifts because they're small. You can use them to put your rings on. You can use them to put your little soap dispensers on. You can set them on your bedside table. You can decorate with them on a little entry table. There's so many different ways you can use them, but this one is a hand-carved mango wood tray, and you'll notice that the coloring varies slightly from piece to piece, so just keep that in mind. Anytime we have pieces with wood, there's going to be some variations in color and shape and whatnot. These next couple pieces are just so good. I am loving the Reactive glaze this season. It's something that is very in and hot right now. So we have a set of 4 Reactive glaze bowls. And the Reactive glaze, if you're not familiar, is just the finish that is used on them. So each one is going to vary slightly. Some are slightly darker and some are a little bit lighter than others. These are so pretty. So each bowl is a different style. We've got this one here. I just love the texture on that. This one is super cute, and these would be great little bowls to set out on your table. If you are hosting, you could put little nuts and chocolates and candies in these. You could use these as little sauce bowls. You could stack them up as I'm going to do and actually use them as decor in my little white hutch. So I think that'll be really pretty. I love that they stack. I'm always a big fan of dishes that can stack so that they don't take up quite as much room when you're displaying or storing them, but how cute is this little set of 4? This next one is actually kind of funny because we ordered this back in the spring. It was supposed to be here this summer, and as you all know, it has just been a hot mess with trying to get product in a timely fashion. And so we are releasing it now, and we are going to call this your Christmas tree watering can. So this is a reactive glaze watering can, and it is beautiful. I absolutely love it. It is made out of stoneware, and I love the detailing on it. I love the pattern. It's just a unique piece, and again, would look so cute just sitting out on a kitchen counter as part of a centerpiece and a hutch on a table. You could put a cute little Christmas tree in here or some little pine leaves and make it look festive for the holidays, or you could actually use it to water your Christmas tree. It is pretty teeny tiny, but it's the cutest thing ever. So we thought, you know what, we are not waiting all the way until the spring to release these. We're gonna go ahead and put them on the site, and you never know, maybe somebody has a watering can on their Christmas list this year. I cannot handle how beautiful this next piece is. Okay, so this is also a pitcher with that reactive glaze on it, and actually I want to check the bottom. Yes, okay, so stoneware pitcher with reactive glaze, but look at the detailing on this. This is unlike anything that we have ever carried in the shop before. We do carry a lot of white pitchers because your girl has an obsession, but I just love the character on this. I cannot get over just how unique this piece is. It's got some brown detailing on it, which is really pretty. I love the little spout at the top there, and it's just adorable. I think I'm gonna need to keep this one too, y'all. This is so hard. There's so many cute pieces in this drop, and just good pieces that are, again, gonna last in your home year round. They're not seasonal. While I do love my seasonal decor, it is nice to be able to have some of those everyday pieces that you can just have for a long time, and you feel like you're really getting your money's worth. One thing to keep in mind too is that these everyday pieces are great as Christmas gifts, because it's not often, I suppose, that we are gifting Christmas decor pieces to people for Christmas. So it is great to have an assortment of things that you could shop for somebody that can use something every day. Speaking of everyday items, we have another set of really cute little measuring bowls. These are like little batter bowls, but they have the measurements on them. The teeniest one is my favorite. This is a 1/4 cup, and you'll see that it does have the measurement there on the side. And these are microwave, dishwasher, and oven safe. Bonus. So this one is kind of a creamy gray color. Then we have one that is a little darker gray, and this one is the 1/2 cup. And you can see they just look so cute together. These would be adorable sitting out on a little kitchen counter. And then we have one that's like a taupe color, and this is the 1 cup. And again, I just love those little labels on the inside. And then we also have the largest size, if I can grab it here, which is 1.5 cup, which is so nice. I feel like so many cookie recipes call for 1.5 cup, and how nice to actually have a 1.5 cup, because typically the measuring cups that you purchase just at your everyday store just go up to 1 cup. So kind of convenient to have. This largest size does have a handle, which is super convenient so that you can carry these and not have to worry about dropping them. So they do all nest together, which is so nice. I think these are great and would make for the perfect little gift. Speaking of another item that was supposed to be here in the summer but just arrived is the cutest hanging basket. Y'all, this thing is the real deal. I love the knot at the top here. I think that is so pretty. You can hang this up on your ceiling. I'm gonna put mine in our sunroom. When the Christmas season is over, I'm gonna hang it in our sunroom, and then I'm going to put a really pretty plant in here. So here's the basket itself. This thing is so sturdy, it's heavy duty, it's really pretty, and it is pretty large as well, which is very nice. This one is made out of straw and jute, and it's in that natural straw color. I love it so much. As you can tell, just taking a peek behind me at our fireplace, that this is just like the perfect color for our home. So I can't wait to decorate with this, and I hope that you guys love it too. Now, we did get something that you could put in this, again, probably more in like the spring and the summer, unless you have like a really like boho style in your home and you like to keep the flowers out year round. This is a beautiful hanging flower. Let me see if it says what kind it is. It's just a succulent fern stem, and it's 31 inches long, and I love how these just drape over the corner of anything that you put them in. So I would use probably 3 of these to fill the basket where it's nice and full, but you can see how the flowers just hang out the side, and I think that is so pretty. They're just very flowy and whimsical, and I love it. Okay friends, the part that I have been waiting for, I saved the best for last. We have bedding that we are adding to our shop, and I could not be more ecstatic about this. So we have 3 different styles. This is like just truly the most exciting moment, because I've been searching high and low for bedding that just really felt like our brand and something that I would put in my home. In fact, I am going to put some of this bedding in our home. We have a queen size bed down in our basement. We've got a whole like guest suite down there, and so I am planning on trying some of this out, and I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the first set. We have this beautiful grayish color. It's like a coverlet, and it is the softest material. The shams here are so pretty. They are like kind of a floral detail, and I'm gonna pull one out here for you guys to see it. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness, you guys. So if you happen to buy the table runner or the napkins from us, this is like the same exact pattern and same material, same coloring, same everything. It is seriously so incredibly soft, and I'm just so excited to go downstairs and set up the bed. So I hope that you guys love this as much as I do. I'm gonna show you the next one, but before I do, actually, I just realized, let me pull this one out so you can see what the underside looks like. It does have this detail on the front. And then if you wanted to make it reversible, you could just flip it over, and it has this like ivory cream color on the back. Again, it's kind of like a gauze material. Let me see if it actually says, I believe that it's cotton, but it feels kind of like gauzy. It is so nice. It's 100% cotton, machine wash cold, gentle cycle, tumble dry low. So absolutely beautiful, and look at it has kind of like a raw edge. It is sewn, so you're not gonna notice like pulling or shedding or anything like that, but just the look of it is so pretty. It really reminds me of like vintage bedding. I love it. So soft, you guys. This is the next set, and this one is a little bit more neutral. So you'll notice that they're kind of like all sort of around the same theme and the same color patterns, but they are a little bit different. So the sham on this one is actually what the coverlet is on the last one that I just shared with y'all. So this sham is like gray with that really pretty stitching throughout. And then it does have the fringe on the edge as well. And then the actual throw cover on this one is a really, really pretty, almost like a waffle weave. And this one is 100% cotton as well. It does have like that raw edge, which is so beautiful. It's just delicate, and again, it just like, it reminds me of my grandma's bedding, and that might sound crazy, but it's coming back. Like, it's coming back in style. It is so comfy cozy, and I could even imagine, honestly, this just being out on a couch and just snuggling up with this, because it is just so stinking nice. Okay, y'all, this last one is probably the coziest of them all. The front sham is just like the last coverlet that I shared with you. So it is like that beautiful waffle weave type material. made out of 100% cotton. And then back here we have almost like the railroad stripe that's like, it's kind of like navy blue gray. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but let me get it close for you. It really is like a mix between a navy blue and a charcoal, and blue like kind of scares me away. It's not necessarily my favorite color to decorate with, but I would 100% put this on my bed. So don't be afraid when I say blue if blue is not your thing, because I really am just trying to find the best way to describe it, and that's what I'm thinking of. But here it is up close. It is so pretty. I really feel like it has more charcoal in it than it does blue, but I did want to let you know that that kind of is just where my eyes go when I see it. And then it has the really pretty neutral ivory color on the back, so it could be reversible as well. And it does have the fringe detailing on the edge. When I'm done filming, I think I'm just gonna sit right here by the fire, grab my coffee. This is seriously the coziest thing ever. I hope that y'all enjoyed this decor haul. Make sure you go and check these items out at houseandholm.com, or just head right down to my video description. I'll have all the details there. If you have not seen my Christmas home tour, go and check it out. It was such a great one, and I just appreciated all of the sweet and kind messages that I have received since sharing that one. Next week, I am sharing my 10 tips for a cozy home, and I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Some of the tips I'll be sharing are ones that you might not be thinking of, so I can't wait to get that one out to y'all, and until then, I'll see you next time. Bye, friends. Okay friends, before I completely wrap up today's video, I did want to bring you into our guest bedroom that is in our basement of the new home, and I wanted to share how some of the bedding looks in this space. This is our old bedding, our old bedroom set, old everything from the last house, and so we decided to go ahead and keep it and create like a guest space for our parents that they can have when they come and stay with us since they live out of town. I love the neutral yet cozy, warm, and inviting look that this bedding gives off. I went ahead and actually put this coverlet on top of the white ivory duvet cover that I already had, just to keep it nice and cozy for this time of year. This coverlet is something that you probably would want to go ahead and mix with a comforter or a quilt if you are using it in the winter time, because it is a little bit on the thinner side, again kind of just like that waffle weave material. I brought the second option in here and wanted to share what it could look like with a little bit of layering, and here's our new platter and watering can. I think those look so cute and just festive with a little potted tree on there as well. Here I am just pulling back the gray coverlet and just really creating a cozy look with some layered bedding. I think this is just so inviting, and I honestly just want to climb right in. Stay tuned for a more detailed look at this space. I would love to get in here and just do a complete overhaul and really decorate it. So I'll be sharing that soon. Okay friends, we'll see you next time.